How do you maintain functionality when getting bigger?
Do you guys think that because you build muscle, you get less athletic? Just so you understand, you're less athletic at 105 pounds.
I'm 34, 6'1", 170. I'm a sprinter. Would you recommend power bodybuilding to get bigger but also maintain my speed?
I've never met a jogger that was athletic. I've met a lot of sprinters and ball players and stuff that are very explosive, that are very athletic. I won the universe 4 times. Which was the hardest and why? He's done the circuit training. He's done the HIIT cardio. He's done all these, and he wears are those Levi's?
Yes.
What are you wearing?
Levi's.
Are you?
Yes.
She's wearing some Levi's. What were the jeans when our kids?
Jingo.
Oh. All right. Explain to these people who should and who shouldn't do this.
People whose bodies are already used to this type of stuff. As an example, I haven't sprinted I haven't competed since 2008. But I can still go out there and run, sprint, box, jump. I can do all those things. Why? Because, right, I can still outrun a lot of people. I can do it now because my body's used to it. I've already built the connections, the tissue. It's ready for it. It's just like, oh, we remember this, and go right to it.
And you've never stopped.
Right.
Exercising.
Exactly. So right now, it's like, oh, okay, I went from sprinting and lifting to mostly just lifting. Now, don't get me wrong. From time to time, I do hit the track. I'll do a little bit of, interval work, but I'm not going balls out. I'll go maybe 50, 60%, if that. Can I still go 90 to 100? Probably, but I'll need to train up to that. But can I still go out and do box jumps, bounding, the long jumps, things like that? Of course, no problem. It wouldn't bother me at all. Will I have some soreness? Of course. But I'm not going to have any injuries, any major issues, none of that. Because, again, my body is used to it. So anyone who wants to jump into this stuff for the first time, I wouldn't suggest it. Or if you are going to do it, if you're dead set on doing it, take your time, be smart about it, and don't do more than what your body can handle. Definitely don't do more than what your body can handle, because all you're going to do is hurt yourself. And we're supposed to be trying to get better. Why would you do anything that's going to hurt you? It doesn't make sense.
So I did gladiators. I did athletics all the way through until I got gladiators in my 20s. Then I did that 20s to 30s, 30s to 40s, and 40s to 50s. So I did all this stuff. I know that you say jogging. Jogging is jogging. Sprinting is athletic. Quick motion is athletic. And that's the great thing about it, is falling off stages or whatever it is. A lot of that stuff has already been bred into us in 40, 50 years doing this stuff, which is great. So when we go out and play basketball, or we go out and tussle, or we go out and roll and do jiu-jitsu or judo or anything like that, you're still moving and grooving. So that's the main thing. Jogging, is that what they say? Yeah. Or is it Spanish? Jogging with a soft J? That's if you're concerned about your heart or something like that. If you want to go out and jog, that's fine, but it's not athletic so much. That's more health-based. Understand there's a difference between, I've never met a jogger that was athletic. I've met a lot of sprinters and ball players and stuff that are very explosive, that are very athletic. So.
And also, how long are you jogging for? Are you going around the block once?
That's not the way he's thinking it too. Is the way he put it. I'm going to assume he's thinking a 6-mile run or something. Yeah, I would do sprint works. You guys want to do something athletic? Get some sprint works out there, because that the nice easy jog is great, and it's great for the heart. Explosion work for like sprints. You want to throw up? Whew. I mean,
go run one lap, just one lap, all balls out. You'll throw up.
Heath always talks about how if they messed up in practice, they do 10 100s. And he says it was the worst thing in the world. I know, but for football players and the pads after practice, they're like, and they would just toss in cookies and stuff. Explosion work. I would go back to the explosion work if that's something you're talking about. Athletic and range of motion is also athletic. You don't want to get bound down and tight. And I noticed with joggers, they always get some bad lower backs and knees. Mm-hmm. So
because of the pounding,
from the
a lot of times people, when they go out and jog, they do a lot of mileage. So when you're putting that much on your knees, joints, ankles, and whatnot, where do most people run? They go run up and down the neighborhoods on the sidewalk. Well, that hard surface, you may not feel it, you may not notice it, but every time you hit the ground, that impact is going all the way up to your hips. So every single joint is feeling every one of those steps. So after a while, a few years down the line, you are going to start to suffer. Yeah, I know some people are going to say, well, I know such and such, and they're just fine. Okay, great. One or two examples that doesn't negate
as long as
the
you know
science.
one person, that makes it a fact. We're not saying
Right.
don't go jog. You want to go jog, 100%. Go do that. Whatever athletic ability you can do today, I recommend go do that. What I'm just saying is keep everything in check on athletic ability, range of motion, being able to tussle. If you want to take care of the heart, we love the idea of you going out and jogging. I recommend not concrete. I recommend a treadmill, something a little softer on the joints.
Yep.
And I'm also just saying this because I'm closing in on to a 60-year-old guy, and wear and tear is wear and tear, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna wear and tear your body regardless of how you think, how well you train. And I'm trying to set it up so you do less than that.
So jog on some grass.
Jog on some grass. I won the universe 4 times. Which was the hardest and why? I think one of the hardest powerlifting meets was Mr. California against Nick Best, because I showed up late and I missed my first 2 openers because I showed up when my name was called. And so I had to go straight back, put on my suit, and go out and without warming up, nothing, and do a 650 cold to get me in the meet, or I was going to miss my last 3rd attempt because I already missed the first 2 attempts by getting the suit on and also showing up late. And then I came back to beat him with a 705 deadlift. And so that was the toughest one. And I think powerlifting wise, that was the most epic because it's somebody that continued on like I did and is still here today doing it. And so that was huge for me. Bodybuilding wasn't tough. You're competing against yourself. And so it's the shape you're giving is the shape you're given. I never looked at somebody else's physique and said, I wish I had their body. It's like I don't look at Arnold and go, I wish I had his body over mine. I like my body better than anybody's. So there's nothing hard about bodybuilding. And training is not hard. It's fun.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Thank you, Scotty. Appreciate it, my man.
This is an easy one.
Go.
How do you maintain functionality when getting bigger?
Lots of stretching. You want to maintain that elasticity. So yes, you're getting bigger, but at the same time, you should have an active routine that you utilize to stretch.
Yeah.
You could even do some online yoga 2 or 3 times a week. That should be just fine.
Hey, what's an online yoga that you watch, Doc?
Online
hey, Doc.
yoga?
Yeah, Doc. What positions are they in that you're watching and
He's
doing?
on Twitch TV.
Yeah, he's on something.
I do my yoga.
Yes. Or you can do my lean plan on Wednesdays. That's our focus. It's all stretching and rotation, and it's an active rest day. Guys, there's no exercise I don't want you to do if you can do it healthy. You want to do box jumps? Great. If your knees can handle it and your back can handle it in 25 years, great. If you're setting yourself up to win. You want to get massages? Heck yeah. Anything to recover.
What do you have the door for this video?
MacBook Pro.
So
MacBook Pro.
talk to them about this, even though we talked about this nauseously, about your shoulder and how you worked on it.
Whew. Let's see. So the shoulder was weekly massage, weekly chiropractic, and just about daily stretch, working on. And I have resistance bands and some light weights at home, but resistance bands, doing some stuff that Jeff showed me, just keeping them locked in here.
Oh, those are good, huh?
Them pulling apart.
I could visually
Great.
see how that will pull.
Those ones
Yeah.
will fuck you up.
I mean, almost every single night before I went to bed, I got that band, kept it locked here, and just pull. That one movement, because of what the injury that I had, this one movement was enough. And just imagine it's a small band just wrapped around my wrist. Just move that much. Not even a lot of movement. Before bed every night.
Love that. Now, is that before or after the yoga channel?
That might be how I got hurt.
Can you do any other calisthenic movements?
That's a weird statement. Huh. I'm sorry, we find that weird over here, guys. What do you want me to do? Some jumping jacks or something like that? It's like, what the heck? What are you, 12 years old?
Yeah, Mike. Can you do a jumping jack?
Yeah,
Answer the question. Stop dodging the question.
Yeah, I'm dodging the question.
Can you do a jumping jack?
Calisthenics, it's so weird. Do you guys honestly, just not you guys, sorry. You individuals that are 105 pounds, do you guys think that because you build muscle, you get less athletic? Just so you understand, you're less athletic at 105 pounds. Yeah. Most athletes are jacked as I am the regular size of a middle linebacker. There's guys that are 6'7", 350 pounds out there that are playing for 3 hours. You guys, not you, yeah, you guys, the ones that think calisthenics is like a badass. Wrestle another guy and pound your head against somebody else like that, and you'll find out what a real athletic person is. Yeah, calisthenics is weird for you guys to think that. Yeah, strange.
They do things like the human flag pole and think they,
the guy with no legs, he does that. That's Get into some building. Remember, bone structure, connective tissue, muscle holds it together. You want that. And you don't want that for 20 for girls and to look good or walk around like Doc does. You want it so your body holds together so when you're 65, you still have that and you can still move and groove. For some reason, the guys that are talking about running the 20 marathon and doing calisthenics, you're shriveling away the body, right? Now, understand, you're already fighting to get so old. And as you get older, your body wants to lose muscle. It doesn't want to carry that around. And that's why you try to keep it. And that way you can still move and groove when you get older. Man, I don't know what the mindset of that is, but I say that that's the pinnacle of a snowflake.
Where's that muscle? Probably.
Yeah. I know it's on my page.
That's good.
Oh, that would crush them.
I'm pretty sure everyone watching this video knows at least one person that's elderly and has mobility issues. They're hunched over. They walk extremely slow. All of the things that Mike talks about, he is trying to prevent you from being that person. And you're fighting against it. Why?
I'm 34, 6'1", 170. I'm a sprinter. Would you recommend power bodybuilding to get bigger but also maintain my speed?
Yes.
Doc, take this.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Muscle.
So,
exactly.
Yeah,
you're 34, 170. I may have been about 180 when I was 34. Now I'm 196, 37 now. So, a little bit of a weight difference, but I too was a sprinter. Do power bodybuilding. You will still maintain your speed.
Wait. He just ran past that. He wasn't a sprinter. Yeah. This guy made almost the Olympic trials. So the elite, man. Come on.
I pulled my hamstring before I went to go try out. We'll put it like that.
All right. The man was legit. So.
I'll fucking smoke you, Doc.
You know who's surprisingly fast? Heath.
Oh, Heath
ran a 4.540 at the combines.
I saw Heath go from wall to wall, back to wall, one breath underwater, quick.
Yeah.
Like swimming.
Yes. I know. And he was fatter when he came out of college. But he still did it. Yeah, you guys get out there, see the world, man. See these athletes out there that are moving and grooving that are monsters. What do you got?
Nothing so far.
All right. How long are you going to be on here? Because we do have some stuff to do.
All right. All right, let's get rocking and rolling.
Guys, I'm always the party pooper when it comes to.
We got to finish this up, guys. Remember,
All right.
we love you to do anything and everything you possibly can. We are going to tell you there's things that I think damage your body more than others. But if you love doing those things, go ahead and do them. For everybody that tuned out, they're going to go out and say, Mike said, don't do this and that. Do what you feel like. Do what you can. If you can't do everything, do something.
All right. Peace out.
Oh, man.